Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much indeed for coming by and staying with us. We're truly grateful. My guest is still in the studio. Openyi Kwame Jantua is a legal practitioner and member of the CPP. Truly grateful that he is always here on a Wednesday. We're still expecting His Excellency Sampi Yali to join us. Now, how much is petrol today at the pumps, diesel at the pumps? I'm hearing 23 Ghana cedis for diesel. Hey, 23 Ghana cedis. Is it per what?
Per liter.
Per liter?
Yeah. Today when I was coming, there were hardly any vehicles on the road. Normally when I leave home at a 5:45, by the time it hits 6 o'clock, you see vehicles, hardly any vehicle on the road.
Maybe the reason, what I was judging it with was this place. Maybe it's because of the construction of the road. That's why we have a traffic jam always here. So that's why I was thinking, these people said they do not have money. Why are they still?
I came all the way from West Legon,
right,
Achimota Golf Course, right up to Dimples Junction. Came down Abilinkwe. Came down. You do that loop and come on to Abeka Junction.
Right.
Coming like yes, hardly any traffic.
Wow. People have parked their cars.
Yeah.
I saw a notice from the National Petroleum Authority (NPA) announcing to the general public, particularly stakeholders in the oil marketing sector, that the subsidy on residual fuel oil (RFO) has been suspended. The suspension of the policy is to subsidize RFO. Of the policy to subsidize RFO is in line with the directive from the Ministry of Energy as an interim measure to ease the financial burden on the Price Stabilization and Recovery Account, PSRA, a statement issued by. So the policy directive takes into consideration the growing concern about the sustainability of the account to meet under recovery payment obligations for premise fuel and RFO. What does this mean?
They're subsidies, and where subsidies are concerned, you need money to support those subsidies.
Okay.
Because you're not paying the full price of it.
Okay.
So you need money to fill it in. So they've suspended it
because
there's no money.
Oh, okay.
To support that particular policy.
So that one too has been suspended.
Yeah.
So nobody's cushioned in that regard. Whoever is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
a subsidy.
What's the closest solution? Is it to find forex for the BDCs to bring their goods down, or government must reduce fuel prices as soon as possible?
I think perhaps one of the major things that could be done is to find a particular exchange rate price for the BDCs. So if the exchange rate is 15 cedis to $1, give them a special exchange rate price, 10 cedis, 9 cedis, and police it well.
So that people do not take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Because there are other people who will not be in that sector.
Exactly. And why do I say that? Because of the CD. The CD isn't strong. They need to exchange CDs to get dollars, LCs. So you give them a special price for a certain duration and make sure that they stick to that price. Whilst you're doing that, you also look at TOR, because you're looking at the immediate and then you're looking at the medium to long term. So you look at TOR for the medium, and then you look at our take of our crude oil and see what quantity of GMPC stock can you give to TOR. But you've got to accelerate it, because where TOR is concerned, if you can bring it back to a certain level, you also are able to earn foreign exchange from that maintenance. Why? We know that within the sub-region and within the world today, petroleum products have a high price. Landlocked countries will come in and buy. 1. 2, with a TOR that is working, companies can also, or countries can also decide to bring in their crude for Tor to refine. So
That's
Tor,
so.
Tor becomes a tolling refinery for others.
We are going to allow, I understand, Aliko Dangote, who is building an oil refinery,
Now-
to do so, and then we'll go and
Now
rely
let me
on
tell you, I understand there's a Chinese company that is also building a refinery in Tema.
in Tema,
Yes.
here in Ghana.
Yeah, here in Ghana.
So once again, they are going
Yes.
to take our monies away.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So if we look at giving them a special exchange with the BDCs, and we look at how we can get Tor back, and we look at giving a percentage of our oil to Tor to refine, within a certain duration of time, we can bring the prices down.
Other than that, we might not get anywhere. We would have to pay more, and just as we're paying, we would have to pay more, and continues unabated.
We have to pay more. We don't even only have to pay more. Everything escalates.
Absolutely. And,
Everything.
we are even understand that if they do not find forex now to even get the products in, at some point there could be shortages.
Yeah.
This is one.
Well, the BDCs won't be able to bring them in.
Right. And my point is that my challenge with the Minister of Information, Kojo Nkrumah, is when you always tell us that we are speculating. The president has not told us clearly whatever it is that must be, like, will be done around the petroleum, affordable petroleum. Now, when I sit here and I talk, you say we are speculating. And when you talk sometimes, it's as though, and this is clearly by way of who we knew you to be and what you tell us. It's sometimes painful. It's as though we are the ones that are dumb. No, seriously. I wouldn't mince words. It's as though because I need some understanding to be able to tell my viewers, oh, this is what the president actually said. But if it is scanty and nobody has come to tell us, and we have to wait for the energy ministry to come and tell us when exactly are we going to get all of this done? Well,